Thursday, November 9th. A warm welcome to the news service of Safira FM, where we'll mention the Lutheran retreats in a Catholic monastery. We will also talk about a cardinal who encourages dialogue with terrorists and a German company that may be slapped with a lawsuit for discriminating against young mothers. The rising star, Lukas Nelson, will be revealed, and 2 centenarians will share their recipe for longevity. Stay tuned.
Pope Francis, speaking to Polish pilgrims in the context of the upcoming anniversary of Poland's independence, encouraged gratitude to God and the building of a just society. He emphasized the importance of consolidating history and remembering those who provided a Christian witness and lived by patriotism.
The Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem, Cardinal Pierbattista Pizzaballa, believes that it is necessary to talk to everyone, even terrorists. Christians in the Holy Land should love all people, regardless of religious and political differences, and be a unity despite confusion and difficulty. The Cardinal stresses that emotions are natural in the face of conflict, but the Christian community must find the strength to speak from a position of love and closeness.
Pastor Gina Jacobs-Strain has been appointed the new General Secretary of the American Baptist Churches in the USA, which is particularly interesting since only 13% of churches of this denomination are led by women. Gina previously worked as the Executive Director at American Baptist Women's Ministries, promoting the development of Christian values among women. Despite the obstacles faced by women in Baptist service, her experience and commitment may tip the scales towards gender equality in the life of the church.
The Helen Ralivau Fund invites applications for scholarships in theological studies on gender justice and leadership education for candidates from African churches of the Lutheran World Federation. The training will take place next March at Tumaini Makumira University. Afterwards, the scholars will return to their communities to continue their studies and research. Candidates should be committed members of the local church.
Evangelicals encourage attending a retreat in silence, which will take place at the beginning of January next year at the Benedictine Abbey House in Tyniec. The retreats will be an opportunity to immerse oneself in prayer and meditation on the Word of God. Lutherans also invite to daily retreats during Advent, during which participants will dedicate time to individual work with the Word of God and group meetings, thus preparing for the Christmas holidays.
The German supermarket chain in Poland, Kaufland, fired the vice chairwoman of the trade union, Jolanta Żołnierczyk. The activist exposed the practice of discriminating against young mothers, which was confirmed by the state labour inspection. Now, the court has applied new law and ordered the employee to be reinstated to her position. This is a breakthrough, say unionists. At the end of last November, the Kaufland company fired the cashier and vice chairwoman of the Intercompany Trade Union Organization. The activist was investigating the case of discrimination against young mothers, reports Gazeta Wyborcza.
2 centenarians, Clarice Freeman and Pinky Cooper, share their life wisdom on YouTube, emphasizing the importance of a healthy lifestyle, love for others, and a positive attitude. Clarice encourages self-care and maintaining an interest in what is happening in the world, while Pinky emphasizes the importance of loving people, forsaking grudges, and nurturing altruism. Their message explains that honesty and empathy can lead to a fully satisfying life, inspiring us all to duly value simplicity in human relationships.
Lukas Nelson, the son of the legendary Willie Nelson, continues the family's musical traditions, performing his father's touching hits. Performing at Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, he sang, "Lord, I hope this day is good," expressing a plea for God's support for each day. His talent and look remind everyone of his famous father, which consistently generates enthusiasm and standing ovations from the audience at his concerts.
This was the news service of Radio Safira. We're glad you're with us. May God bless you all.